What up, guys? I'm gonna be doing a real quick review on the film Late Bloomer by Kevin Pollak. It has six writers: Jerry Rosen, Joe Nassenbaum, Paul Kaplan, Mark Targrove, Kyle Cooper, Austin Jeffs. I mean, maybe one of them started and then rewrites and rewrites as it's come along. People came on board, and that never really bodes well for a film. So the minute I seen this, I kind of started understanding why the movie kind of felt unbalanced. There's parts where like the movie got heavy, and I thought those are the parts that worked the best, where it's kind of like some drama. Um, but Late Bloomer is not really like a new traditional like Judd Apatow style of comedies, and it's not even like an indie comedy either. Like I don't know where it falls. Um it feels like a cable comedy, like a movie made for TV, and not like a movie that was supposed to be like a studio based comedy. Uh, but it has really got good actors. Johnny Simmons, I liked him in another stuff. Mario Bello, Brittany Snow, Jane Lynch, J.K. Simmons, Oscar winner. Kumail Nanjiani, Beck Bennett, and Paul Weasley. Um, so it definitely has talent around the movie, and what works best for the film is the just the premise of the movie. Like a guy who doesn't hit his puberty till he's 30. Once he's settled, once he's already a psychiatrist, book writer, whose life he's got. I mean, is pretty much well put together, except for the fact that he has all these repressed sexual urges and feelings, and he doesn't know how to deal with it, and he doesn't know how to deal with relationships. And at heart, he's still a kid because I mean he's never really gone to puberty, and some of his closest friends are kids. I mean, even though he has best friends, he still has this kid that he hangs around with. Um, I don't know, and the premise really works. It's a funny premise. I don't know if they executed it right, or it just maybe it just works better as a book because it's based on a book, and it just doesn't work uh, on a film level, or it just wasn't executed. I you know Johnny Simmons as the main actor, he was great. I think because he does look, he pulls off like, oh, okay, I believe he's 30, but and you could also see that like, oh, right, he looks a little younger, so he plays off that, you know, the older, younger version of like having two versions of himself pulling at each other. I like that. I think he pulled it off, and J.K. Simmons as a dad and all that stuff. That was done fine. I think the casting was perfect. I think where like the problems really lie with is the script, because there were some times where it felt too heavy. The movie, the balance, I felt like it was way off. Um, also, um, I really like the Friends. Actually, I did like the Camille and the Friends aspect to it. They're just the movie, like the script needed to be tighter, and honestly, there was just no connection. I felt like with the love interest. The love interest in the film was either she was really into him, she wasn't into him, or he could engage her. Then eventually she's really into him and he can't even tell. And then he kind of like completely messes it up. And then like out of nowhere she kind of forgives him with like the third act. He just goes big, and we've seen it again and again in every movie. So I don't know. I felt like it's nothing special. Like the premise is what like feels like, oh, that's a cool premise, and what makes you want to watch the movie. But at the same time, I feel like it's just not executed, or it doesn't feel, if it's not, doesn't feel like a comedy, or it just doesn't feel like a good one. So you know, it's watchable, but not good or great. It's just like a whatever movie. So yeah, like or subscribe.